Mm-hmm. Little sleeping. This is it, huh? Gotta say, this is way better than I expected. The perfect Pokemon Center for a town full of nature. And you first met Professor Tangrowth here too, didn't you? So this is where it all happened. Where it all began. Come on now, how about you tell me some stories about this place? Whoa, you got everyone working together to make it rain, all so you could rescue Onyx? And then Kyogre even made an appearance? Wow, now that's what I call an epic tale. I seriously wish I could have been there to see it all myself. I can just imagine all the plants and everything coming back after the rain. That reminds me, I once heard that the roofs on buildings are for keeping out the rain. Maybe the humans built roofs so they could watch the rain together and still stay dry. What's up, Fate? I'm playing Pokopia. Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, my friend. And a righteous morning it is. Hope your day is going well. I decided to start with Pokopia. Okay, we're back now, Tinkaton. Maybe I should bring you to the other Pokemon centers. Maybe that's what you want. Alright, let's go to Bleak Beach. Tinkaton wants me to bring her to basically every Pokemon center, I think. Once I finish like all the main stuff, I'm gonna try to get all the other Pokemon too and increase their comfort levels. But a nice home for all of them. Okay, Tinkaton, this is the next one. Tinka, that's gotta be the coolest thing I've ever seen. Those lights shining on the building look great. Speaking of lights, this is where you met Pikachu, right? How did that go down? What actually happened? So, Moslax was napping in the mountains. You lit up the whole town to wake him up. Then Raikou showed up with the crash of lightning? That's what I call a shocking entrance. Still, I feel a little bad for Moslax. Imagine losing your home, getting trapped in the mountains while you were napping. Yeah, I got trapped too one time. I was doing a bit of cave mining for materials when the ceiling suddenly collapsed right in on me. Thought I was done for. If a kind Diglett hadn't gotten me out of there, I'd probably still be lost in that cave. I can't tell you how relieved I was to get back to my own pad, but truly there's no place like home. Sure hope Moslax was able to find a place they could call home. Funny. Alright, let's head to the next Pokemon Center. Rocky Ridges. Oh no, I don't even think I have the Pokemon Center in Twilight Town yet. Kind of unfortunate. I have to rebuild Twilight Town. I haven't really paid much attention to it. Now this is a fine building if I ever saw one. This alone makes the whole trip worth it. I bet lunch would taste even better if you ate it while admiring this marvelous structure. Speaking of food, this is where you met Chef Dente, right? What kind of shenanigans did you get up to here? Wait, you're telling me Chef Dente was stuck in a barrel and there was a Rotom who got into a CD player? You all worked together to set the mood, get a proper party going, and then Volcanion showed up? Ha, not where I expected this story to go at all. Next time you throw one of your parties, make sure you invite me. Setting the mood for a party, eh? Gotta say, putting up decorations and stuff was a good move. You know, now that I think about it, maybe I've been too focused on functionality. Might be fun to make something and go hard on the aesthetic. Well, thanks for telling me a fun story, but... Well, I think we've seen all the Pokemon centers out there. We should head back to the Sparkling Skylands, don't you think? Seeing as we stopped at all those different places, I think it's fitting if we wrap up our journey at a Pokemon Center. Shoot. What's up, Moss? Good to see you, bud. Just playing some Pokopia this morning. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we've arrived back to sparkling. Oops. We've arrived back to sparkling Skylands. All right, come on, Tinkaton. Even familiar places look fresh and new once you get back from a journey, eh, bud? That was just what I needed to shift gears and clear my head. I think I was too caught up with making things big. But seeing the different sights, hearing your stories, it made me realize something. There's just no place like home. So, what am I gonna make next? I think it'll be a nice, warm, and welcoming building where everyone can live together. Thanks for the inspiration. I'll make something amazing, I promise. Catch you later, bud. Thank you, Tink Master. That was a fun tour. The Tank Master's gonna do something. Dente's gonna do something. And then Gimmighoul still wants me to make him a habitat. Unfortunately. I don't know where I can find a post. I don't even know if it's the same thing. Hold up. Let me see something. This is a poll, but is it the same thing as a post? It kind of looks the same. Let me see. Alright, let's see if this exhibit's gonna actually be what I think it's gonna be. All I need now is one large relic. But I don't have any large relics right now. I need to find one. Maybe I can go treasure hunting. But which of these Pokemon has the search ability? Let's check the Pokedex. Creepy has the searchability, and Jackalope. So I can go treasure hunting with these two. Nice. Captains, what's up, bud? Where is Dreepy and Jackalope? I wonder. For my friends. Here's Jackalope. Maybe he can go searching with me. Do I have a dowsing machine? No, I had one. Maybe I need to craft another one. Nice. I made a dowsing machine. Now, let's take... Jackalope dowsing. I found another Pokemon habitat trace. Farigiraf. Nice. It's the evolved form of Giraffary. Such a weird Pokemon, but super useful. Yeah, I got it. Looks like there's a Pokemon down below. Looks like we found something. I wonder who it is. Wow, it's Frogadier. Yo, this place is so nice. And it's got super great scenery too. But you're the one who got this place set up all nice and junk? That's amazing. You're pretty skilled, huh? Well, you know, I really like climbing up to high places, so it'd be super cool if you could make some huge mountains and stuff around here too. Frogadier, the bubble frog Pokemon. The tips of its fingers and toes stick firmly to vertical surfaces. Frogadier can scale skyscrapers with ease. He has a water specialty. Nice. That's really cool. I'm thinking we should make one more habitat right here. That's another hydrated pink tall grass habitat. I'll see you later, Drake. Look, I want to see if I can make this habitat if I have the right materials. Alright, so let's see. Where's sand growth? Here you go. Sand growth. Look at this. A large lost relic. What is it? Appraise it, please. Alright. Spacesuit. Huh. Interesting. Okay, thanks a lot. Now let's see if this habitat is gonna work out. Awesome, it worked. Nice. This is a good habitat for Gimme Ghoul and Arcanine. Sweet. So, I'm gonna pick this one up, and then I'll go place it in the rocky ridges. Lucky me, right? Nice. Alright, so little Riolu. Still haven't found Lucario yet. But I know Lucario's here somewhere. Alright, so this is what we'll do. We'll set up the mini museum habitat right here. And then we will we'll let Gimme Ghoul come live there. Hopefully we can get them there before Arcanine pops up. What's up, Roly Coly? I have a quiz for you. Will you attempt it? Sure. Thank you. Which is heavier, me or Ludicolo? Good question. You both look heavy. You're probably more dense than you look. But I'm gonna say Ludicolo. Nice. Thanks, Roly-Coly. Back to the adventure. Wow, this place sure is fantastic. Looks like the perfect place for a party. Yeah, I'm gonna play Pokemon Champions. Pokemon Champion is more of a battle game. This game is more of a cozy Pokemon living simulator game, like The Sims or Animal Crossing. But I'll play. Oh shoot, how can I get out with him? Can he follow me all the way back? Actually, maybe he should live here. I don't know. Should I really take him out of here? This is a good place for him to live. I don't know. Yeah, but I'll play Pokemon Champions. No doubt. I can always just teleport back. Yeah, so like Pokemon Champions is basically like the battle portion of Pokemon without the big adventure. Maybe I should actually, it can't hurt to move him closer. Because I have to talk to him a lot anyway. I don't think he can access his home. It's too far away. But I'm gonna tell him to follow me and then I'll teleport. Yeah, Pokemon Champions, you know, it's a good game, or will be, since it has the battle mechanics of, you know, actual Pokemon games. Um, it'll be the main battle source for official tournaments now. I think it'll stay like that for, you know, the time being moving forward. I actually might let Gimmighoul move into this house. Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. Are you getting it? Diddle's sleeping it up on this little chair. Oh, nice. Yeah, it'll be for the Switch and eventually for mobile. It's gonna be super cool. What up, Nelson? Alright, so let's see. Do I have any feathers to give to... Yeah, I have a silver feather. I'll give the silver feather to... Nice home, thanks. I built this home for... Where in the world did Gimmighoul go? I built this home for... other Pokemon, not me. Kind of funny, their house is bigger than mine. Like a storage. That's really unique. It will look good in some housing, like some various housing setups. It's just known as a cherry berry in the Pokemon world, but they made it look like a little storage. It's a storage case in the form of a cherry berry. I don't think they have actual cherry berries that you can eat in this game, but it's cool that they have it as a decoration. But I heard a Pokemon. Looks like it was just DJ Rotom here. Let's talk to Chef Dente. Hi. This really isn't turning out as planned. I've still a long way to go before I can replicate that special suit. What special suit? Oh, thanks for asking, Pumpkin. Talking about my favorite special soup, the sweet and sour flavor that just can't be beat. My buddy used to make it for me back in the day. I've been trying to recreate it. No matter how many times I try though, the flavor's not quite right. Maybe I should use the same kind of kitchen as my buddy, but there's no way I could find... Leave it to me. You'd really do that for me, Dumpling? Well, I certainly wouldn't say no. I think my buddy's kitchen looked something like this. Wow, that's a fancy kitchen. Let's see, so it comes with a cooking stove, a plain table, a cutting board, plated food, a stylish cooking pot, and a modern sink. Wow. The stylish cooking pot is the most important part. Using it makes any sort of stewed dish so much more delicious. I'll be waiting. What's up, Epic Bob, man? Good to see you again, my friend. And yeah, that is a lot. That's the most I've seen for any habitat. But thankfully, I think I have most of this stuff lying around. Here's a cutting board. What is this? That's a cooking stove. Might just take one. Just to use it, I guess. Let's see here. So, cooking stove. And then I need a plain table I can buy or craft it. And then... oh, it looks like they're done. Done with the glass here. I'll stash it away for future use. Never know when you'll need it. Alright. So let me actually check that habitat one more time. Alright. Cooking stove, we got it. Cutting board, we got it. Stylish cooking pot, got it. Plated food, we got it. No, I need the plate. Need a plate. Alright. All I need is a modern sink. I know they have those around somewhere, but I might need to craft it or buy it. Let's see. Let's try to buy it first. Oh, we got the daily stamp. Alright, so here's a stylish cooking pot recipe. Nice, I can craft it now. And then these are on sale, so you can never have too many Pokémon. If it rains, if they have a house that you've given them, then they will run inside it. If not, I think they'll just suffer in the rain. Fortunately. Because it was raining in the other town. And Charmeleon was like, oh, it's raining, I'm out of here. And I gave him a house, so he ran inside of it. Got the recipe for the plate. Yeah, it's really accurate. Even like, I noticed you can use water gun in this game to replenish dry land or grass or whatever. And I noticed if you use water gun, like if you use it on a Pokemon that it's weak against, they really don't like it. But if you use it on a Pokemon who loves water, they say, hey, thank you for that, I liked it. And if you use it on a Pokemon that it's not very effective against, they're like, they don't really react to it at all. It's more like a, oh, that tickled kind of reaction. I'll show you an example in just a minute. Okay, I need to find a sink somewhere. So check this out. Let's see. Ball Beat is a bug type, so let's see what happens when I use water gun on it. Just a small surprise, no big deal. You see how all the fire type Pokemon ran away? I can't even find them. Here's Torkoal, he's a fire type. Let's see what happens when I use water gun on him. See, he hates it. Or Magmar's a fire type. Hey, you surprised me. He hates it. Graveler is a rock and ground type, also weak against water. Let's see what happens. He hates it. Reboot's a fire type. He's walking away. He hates it. Yeah, but let's say I use it on a Pokemon that, I don't know, it's not very effective against, like a grass type or something. Just give me a second, I have to break the ground right here. Excadrill's the ground type, so he's gonna hate it. But I'll show you when I find a Pokemon. Ludicolo's a grass and water type. He might like it, he might not care. Yeah, he likes it. So they have different reactions based on their typing. What's up, Vino? Yeah. Water's not very effective against grass types. And some of them even welcome it. But you know, they have a lot of funny details in the game. Alright, cool. Let me go find this sink. I know there's a sink somewhere in this town. Can actually... I think there's a sink like... somewhere over here. Here's one. I might just build it up here since this place doesn't really have much going on up here. This is a pretty solid place. Or I might just build it down there so I don't have to walk. You know I'm going to see that. The first movie surprised me so much that it was actually a really good movie. I was like, wow, they actually did a solid job on this movie. And so, yeah, I'm excited to see the second one. Okay, so I got the stove, the sink, the plated food. This is considered a table. Let's see what else I need. They're saying it's going to have hints of the Smash Brothers movie. I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah, I don't know if it's true either. Oh no, I need a plain table. Cutting board. I got the plated food. I need the stylish cooking pot. Do I have a stylish cooking pot? Yeah, no, you're right about that. They're saying that, but I don't know if it's true or not. It would be really cool if it's true. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but someone said that there is a character that's not from the Mario universe in it. I don't know if you're familiar with Star Fox, but it says Star Fox is in it. And it's kind of odd how they would, if that's true, how he would be in it. I mean, they are in space with Mario Galaxy, etc. But I didn't think that they would, put Star Fox in the movie. You saw Rob too? That's insane. I wouldn't say that, you know, I'm not completely opposed to the idea of a Smash Brothers movie. How likely is it? Who really knows? But lots of things are possible. It would make more sense if I would, you know, it would be easier to make happen if the Legend of Zelda movie that's coming up, if it was actually like animated and not like, you know, have real people, because then they could like cross, the universes could cross, etc. Yeah, the real live action, it would be more believable if it was actually animated instead of real live action. Um, because then they could cross the universes easier. I mean, if that's the case, then they're gonna have to, if they do that, they're gonna have to make a whole new Link. But I'm sure they have a good vision for it. It's confusing, but you know, I'm sure they have a good vision for it. Hopefully it turns out to be a good movie. I didn't know what to expect from the first Mario movie, and I was like, it really surprised me in a good way. Really good movie, and it stayed true to the game, but it also was very whimsical, and it was an easy watch. So I did appreciate watching that one. So I have high hopes for this next one. Seems like Nintendo can't really go wrong when they're in control of the movie. Because they know their characters better than anyone. So I'm super happy about that. Haha. Yeah, no, you're right about that. Link has always been my favorite character, basically, even in Smash Brothers games. So it will be exciting to see him in a Smash Brothers movie. Really exciting to see that. Finally, we made the chef's kitchen habitat. I've never seen the Animal Crossing movie. It was never localized, made in English, you know? But I'm sure I could watch it somewhere, right? Okay, yeah, I'm sure I could watch the full thing on YouTube, no doubt. Yeah, I can definitely watch the whole thing on YouTube. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. No doubt. Definitely check it out. Because it's Animal Crossing, how could I not? Chef Dente, we made the kitchen. I'll get right down to cooking, Chef Dente says. Now, I mean, there's probably no other place to watch it, to be honest, since it was never made in English and never really brought to America. Burble, burble, burble away, simmer all that soup. Thanks to your help, Sweet Pea. It's at least looking a lot closer to the soup I remember. Now for the taste. I mean, it's tasty enough as it is, but it's just not quite the flavor I was looking for. There's something missing. But what in the world could that missing ingredient be? This is so frustrating. Come on, Chef Dente. Sigh, so even the perfect kitchen's not enough. What in the world could be missing? Since I've got the right tools, it must be the ingredients. You think there's a missing secret ingredient? But I can't imagine what. I'm a failure as a chef. I think we just need a hint. Maybe my buddy's book could help. They were always writing stuff down in it. What's so special about scribbling down all those little symbols? Humans are so odd. Still, I suppose it could provide a hint. Let's see, where did they put it? Could you help me search for my buddy's book, Honey Bun? Bro, how am I gonna find a random book? It must be a cookbook. But basically, it'll be exciting to see the Mario movie, and honestly, if Star Fox is in it, his real name is Fox McCloud. Star Fox is the name of his crew. But if Fox is in it, that would be really, really good. Because it would open the door to a lot of other characters and cameos. Yeah. I mean, we expected Donkey Kong because Donkey Kong has been part of the Mario universe since forever. They're basically blood brothers at this point. Even, I don't know if you played Donkey Kong Bonanza, but after I played that game, I realized it's a prequel to Mario Odyssey, because in the game you end up in New Donk City at the very end, and then Pauline's like, I'm gonna become a great singer, and then fast forward to Mario Odyssey, she's already the mayor and she's singing in the town. So I realized that Donkey Kong Bonanza was just a prequel. Ludicolo. No, that's Lombre. Not Ludicolo. Alright, so what am I looking for again? Oh, a book. I'm looking for a book. You know, it would be a lot easier if a Pokemon could help me search for this book. Place is completely broken up. I feel like someone could live here if it was fixed. Yeah, Pauline became popular after Odyssey. Honestly though, I haven't really fully played Odyssey either. So it's like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to learn and stuff. I think I could probably move Axew into a house. But he doesn't like anything except covered caved areas. Alright, so let's look for this book. Nah, but it's gonna be really cool when it's gonna come out soon. Oh look, a bookshelf. Party Bunting. That's not help. That's no help. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Ghastly. Table. A chic sofa and a candle that's lit. Interesting. We can find Ghastly. Awesome. I assume the book will be up here, but it's not. Well, let's see what happens if I keep searching, I guess. Huh. Team R Grunts Journal number 4. Let me tell you all about what happened while I was looking for leopard berries to try and complete this mission for the boss. There's been a bunch of extreme weather or whatever recently that's killing off all the trees. But I finally found a tree that still had berries on it. But as soon as I started shaking the tree to get the berries off, some super serious looking lady came up and started yelling at me. She was like, "Those are not for you, they're for Pokemon. There are already far too few berries." Blah blah blah. She was so annoying. But something else she said was actually kind of interesting. Apparently she's making an app or something to get a bunch of people to work together, create a comfortable environment for Pokemon to live in. Basically, if you do good stuff for the environment, the app will reward you with cool prizes. In other words, she's gonna bribe people to work for her by promising them cool stuff. Not a bad idea. And that gave me a great idea. I bet I could complete the mission the boss gave me by doing the same kind of thing. Okay. Got a chic table. Still not finding this bookshelf, Dente. Where would a book be? Oops. Didn't mean to take that striped soil. Yeah, I used to play Smash a lot. More than I do now. Way more than I do now. Good times. Enjoying some good Smash. Smash Brothers. Super fun. I wonder if they're ever gonna do another official Nintendo tournament. I competed back in a while back. I made 7th place. 7th place out of quite a few people that day. Yeah, that was back in my hardcore Smash days. It was basically one of the only games I played exclusively at the time. Fun stuff. My main was Link. I used to play as adult Link. As you know, going hard for Zelda. I used to show out with Link. Pushing them to the limit, doing techniques and everything that people typically wouldn't do. Yeah, it was good times. Good times. But I don't compete much anymore. In games. But I don't mind hopping back into the competition scene. I always wanted to do official Pokemon tournaments and stuff. Now that Champions is coming out, it'll be easier to prepare for those things. Champions will be played in the official tournament format. So it'll be really easy to adapt. And since I have a prize for the tournament, I don't think 7th place was able to get any prizes. I think only 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place got prizes. And I think you got a trophy. And then it was something else. I forgot exactly everything though. It was a couple things. I still can't find this book. Do you think it's behind all these boxes? I hate to destroy these boxes. They look so useful. It was an online tourney. It was an online tournament, and all you had to do was sign up. And then after you sign up, you compete. Still see nothing. Mario Kart? Understandable. For me, Mario Kart seems too luck-based with all the items and stuff. But there is some insane skill needed too, so it's kind of 50-50 with that. You need some crazy skill, but you just need a very fundamental understanding of the attack items. So, there's skill involved in that too. I definitely understand. I can't find this book. Oh yeah, they did more Splatoon tournaments than Smash. Actually, it was about even. But nowadays they're doing more Splatoon because that one is it has a strong tournament scene. Oh, we got a book. I was searching all around and it was literally right next to the Pokemon Center. March 13th. Charlotte appears to be interested in cooking. I tried teaching her a bit. She's really quite good. And she's really quite good at it. She's very dexterous with those little greeting hands. And it almost took no time before she was able to help me out with simple tasks. June 27th. Charlotte's an eager eater, but the one food she doesn't like is chesto berries. She made a rather strained expression when I fed her some. A chef shouldn't be picky about things like that, but I'd feel bad forcing her to eat something she doesn't like. What to do? July 3rd. I made a special soup just for Charlotte using chesto berries as a secret ingredient. She seemed to really like it, and she appeared very satisfied as she finished off the whole pot. I wonder how shocked she'd be if she knew it had chesto berries. I look forward to the day when she figures it out. There's a photo tucked in the diary. It's a picture of Chef Dente right after eating a chesto berry. They have a rather strained expression on their face. Could chesto berries be the secret ingredient? Go to Chef Dente and find out. Where's Chef? Well, that's interesting. She doesn't like chesto berries, but when it's mixed into a soup, she loves it. I figured this was a female ingredient because she always says things like pumpkin and dumpling and sugar pie after she talks to you. Oh, Jane Dumpling, you found my buddy's book. Now let's see. Oh dear, I don't understand a thing. What about you? Look at this picture. This is a chesto berry. These things are incredibly bitter. There's no way they will be in that special sweet and sour soup. No, wait. My buddy taught me that cooking is all about making brave decisions. So let's give it a try, and maybe this time... away, simmer all that soup. And now it's time to eat. This sweet and sour taste, this rich flavor. This is it. This tastes just like my buddy's special soup. I never would have suspected that the secret ingredient was Chestel berries of all things. I'm really not a fan of those berries usually, so color me surprised that they were my favorite food all along. Come to think of it, my buddy did really seem to want me to eat Chestel berries. Maybe they were trying to me to be less picky. At any rate, it's thanks to you that I was able to recreate the soup. Thank you so much, Dumpling. I'll keep cooking up a storm till the day I get to see my buddy again. Do you feel like the game needs more diversity? What do you mean, diversity in Pokemon? Diversity in personalities? What do you mean? Looks like we helped Chef Dente. That really makes no sense, buddy. We need to go help Pikachu out now. Pikachu is put up. Toxel is in this kind of environment. Paper party cups with a tablet. I know where paper party cups are. But I need the tablet recipe. While I'm here, I'm gonna get a couple recipes to make the towns more beautiful looking. Where's the tablet? Maybe I bought it already. I know for sure I don't have it. I don't have a tablet. Do I have the recipe though? Looks like a legendary Pokemon is flying across the sky. Can't find a tablet. Okay, we might just have to do this one later with Toxel. I mean, I have the party cups over here. but I can't find a tablet. I know there's a tablet somewhere. Huh, interesting. Hmm. Mhm. All right, so let's see if we can find a tablet. I know there's one somewhere. Oh, I can't craft one. I'd have to buy one. Whoa, environment level rose to 9. Nice. Wow, Pokemon are so happy here. Here we go, tablet. I guess I just needed leveling up. It doesn't necessarily take time, it takes you doing things. So the environment level raise, it goes up as you make Pokemon happier, as you fulfill their requests, as you become more friendly toward them, as you make the environment more beautiful by rebuilding it. All these things combine to raise your environment level. So, kind of like your pound rating on Animal Crossing. I'm sure you know how that works. And the more beautiful you do your town and the more friendly your Pokemon are to you, you know, the better, the stronger your relationships. The better, the more your environment level rises. And each area has a different environment level. I don't know what level they go up to, but the first place right there that I just got the 9 for, that's the highest environment level I have so far. And so, you know, the more beautiful you make your area, the stronger your relationships are with your Pokemon, the higher the level is. But I'm close to, I'm not really, how do you say? I'm not really at the beginning of the game anymore, so. Alright, we made the environment, we made the habitat, I mean. This habitat Toxel can show up. So let's see if he does. I'll have to check back later. but I won't have time right now. I'll definitely check back. I have to go handle some real life duties, but I'll be streaming since it's the weekend. I'll be streaming a little later, normal time. Well, guys, much appreciation to you. Little Diddle says goodbye, and I'll see you next time. Sounds good. You know, adult stuff. I understand. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Zaria. Thank you too. Good day.